Welcome to another episode of What's New with Cubes. Just kidding. Is this on? I don't know if this... Does this sound weird to you?
No, I feel like it sounds good.
You know what? Does this have anything... Oh, wait. This is my mic. Okay, this is my mic. I didn't know this was my mic. I thought this was my mic. But this is your mic.
That is my mic. Oh, yes,
I'm still figuring out how to podcast, guys. But welcome to another episode of the Fitness Over Everything podcast, aka the FOEcast, because we wanted a cool name, so we called it the FOEcast. What's up, Cubes? We haven't recorded in like...
I was going to say, when's the last time we did record?
I want to say it was with Lex.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't listened to that, go back into listen to the previous episode. We brought our first guest on. It is only in audio format. Sadly, we wanted to get video format. I feel like I'm loud as fuck right now. Let's turn this down a little bit. We wanted to get it in video format, but we didn't have like the necessary like thing for the Zoom call to be recorded in video. We only had the camera, so you guys would only be looking at us and listening to her, and we would just be staring at the screen while she was talking the whole time. But it's a great episode, so go back and listen to that. But like we said, we haven't recorded a podcast episode in like 2 weeks now. Yeah. We've been slacking.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons, mostly my fault.
No, honestly, it was some of my fault, but it was like kind of had to do it. It was my sister's graduation, so
last week we were gonna do a podcast, and then like we kind of couldn't find the right day and time to do it, so we're like, this is good. We can actually see the timer. I can see it perfectly. Hopefully this looks better, because I noticed when editing the last episode, we usually have the camera like really far back and zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why we fucking didn't think of this earlier, but we had the camera really far back and had the zoom in so it would be close like this, where I was just like, why don't we just put the camera close to us? So then the camera's like, it's like right there. Like I can almost grab it. So I mean, hopefully this looks better. It's a little more high def. And we can see the timer so we know when it's going to fucking shut off, and we don't have to worry about me setting the timer all the time. So what's up, Cubes? What's new? What's new with Cubes?
So I'll go back the last 2 weeks. So that day that
we haven't even like talked really.
I know. I was gonna say we from ghost each other.
So yeah, for this episode, like we kind of just are gonna bro chat.
Yeah.
We're just gonna call this bro chat.
Talk about what we did the past weeks.
Yeah. It's been pretty eventful, I think, for the both of us. I hope so. Anyways, I hope you haven't just been bored.
No, I mean it wasn't bored. I mean it was happy, sad.
Dude, wait a second.
Depressed. Is that the bathroom?
Is it the pipes?
Is your toilet?
What the hell? Hold on.
Oh, what's that?
It's the washing machine.
Close everything down.
I'm so sorry for this noise. You can literally... That's so loud. I feel bad. Maybe I can edit it in post. Ready? Be quiet for a second. It's kind of stopping. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's my... I just
magic powers.
Yeah, I just threw a load of laundry in because I don't want to fucking fold laundry. My girlfriend usually does it. I bought so many clothes this weekend. I'm like dead broke right... All right. Cubes had to send me money for groceries the other day. Just put that in perspective. That's how much money I spent over the course of like the last week, buying a bunch of clothes from Young LA, and then I went to outlets and bought a bunch of clothes at Under Armour and Adidas. So that's how my life's been going. I'm just asking other people for money to pay for my groceries so I can continue on my diet. All right, 2 weeks ago. What did you do? 2
weeks ago, was it? I think. Yeah, it was Friday. That was when my sister graduated from URI. She was supposed to graduate last year, but because of COVID, over the pandemic, they changed it and stuff.
Dang,
so yeah, but do you want to know the craziest shit? So
you said the word, bro.
Yeah, no, my fault. my apologies. But so we get there, right, and dude, at the last moment, they have to
Cube still needs to learn how to talk into the mic.
They let us, dude, the only 2 people could go in, not like the whole family.
They only allow 2 people.
They only allowed 2 people in.
That's retarded.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I had to sit down in the car and watch it through Zoom. Yeah, that was how my day was, bro.
That's so weird.
For like 2 hours, dude.
A Zoom graduation.
Yeah.
What'd she study?
Graphic design, yeah.
Oh, really? That's what I went to school for.
Yeah.
That didn't work out. Look at me now. I'm out here trying to make a podcast work.
But yeah, she loves it. She has like the... God, I always tell her she has like the God-given talent of the pencil, the paint and stuff. She does that kind of stuff.
She draws and stuff?
She draws, she paints, she does sculpture too. What else does she do? She does a couple other things and stuff, but yeah, she went for... she wants to go back to school though too soon, so...
Maybe that's better for you?
Yeah, that's better. Like definitely better.
Okay. Why are you whispering now?
So we did that, and then we went out to Then when we went to Boston, we went out to eat for her. So that was nice.
What'd you get? Where'd you go, actually?
We went to the rooftop. It was a rooftop bar and grill. It was right next to the Newberry Street. You know where Newberry Street is?
No. I'm not very familiar with Boston streets and stuff.
It's really nice.
I don't hang out in Boston all the time.
Yeah. You should. It's nice. There's like some nice views in it. And we walked around and stuff, so that was cool. And then the last week after that, one of our, I always, I tell everyone, like, Leo's, like, all the people that work there are, like, my second family. Mm-hmm. Or one of our waitresses lost her son in a car accident on 2 weeks ago. So that was really, really, it was really bad because it hit her really, really hard, and it's terrible, bro. So that was really depressing, and that's why I had to go to the wake last week too for him. So that's why I wasn't. Peace. Yeah, that man, sucks. It's crazy, and oh my god, yeah, it's terrible.
Drunk driving accident or?
Nah, it's just driving to work. Really, he had to catch a boat, and he was going. It was in the hiatus. It was like right over the bridge, like a couple miles up, like 2 to 3. Mm-hmm. And he went right into the guardrail, bro. Only 18 years old, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
That's crazy. And this is why I'm always terrified to drive.
It's
like the other day, I was like late to work because it was like fucking pouring out, and I'm like terrified. I'm like grabbing the wheel, bro.
Yeah, man.
I hit like the littlest puddle in hydroplane like for like not even half a second, and I'm like, oh fuck, like I get anxiety and shit.
It's crazy, dude. It's like, and you just never know when you're like your time, so it's like.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is what we talked. Did we talk about this like a couple episodes ago about like our kids, like the future? In the future, like our kids are gonna be like, Grandpa fucking drove one of these things by himself and operated it. Like that's what it's gonna be like, because all the cars are gonna be like self-driving and stuff.
Yeah, like the Teslas are already, bro.
Yeah, but it's technically like not legal yet.
Yeah. But nah, yeah, still. So that was really hard and stuff because it's like I call her like she was like almost like a third mom to me. So that that was bad and stuff, and that was terrible, and it's sad. But she's a strong woman, I'll tell you that much. She freaking came back to work this week, so that was nice. And then after that, what else happened? Oh, I went and saw the Venom movie.
Me too.
How'd you like it?
Really good. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
All right, spoiler warning because
spoiler wars.
Because this is fucking crazy. If you guys are like into superheroes and stuff, and we talked about this on the Q&A episode, I'm like a fucking nerd for superheroes, and Spider-Man happens to be my favorite.
Oh yeah.
So like the new Spider-Man trailer came out, and then Venom came out, and I remember like leading up to Venom, like I watched like a bunch of YouTube videos about like the movie and stuff like that, and someone was like, if you're not going to see the movie, if you don't give a fuck about the movie, you still have to go see it because you need to see the credit scene. So I'm like, oh fuck, like what's going down in the credit scene? And then I hear rumors and stuff like that. I try to stay away from it because I didn't watch it for like a couple of days after its release. And then like I went and saw it, and holy fuck, Venom is in the MCU now.
Yeah,
like, he's like part of like the new Spider-Man and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's fucking sick. Yeah, so they like. I don't know if Venom's going to be in the next movie, like the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
I highly doubt it.
I don't think so.
If he does, maybe it's in a credit scene. Mm-hmm. For like the next Spider-Man movie would be like Spider-Man and Venom.
Yeah,
which would be fucking dope.
Did you hear that? Is this Tom Holland's last movie?
No,
bro,
he's going to stick around for a while.
They're going to sign him, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because I know this was his last year. His contract was up with it.
Yeah, but he'll sign.
Definitely, yeah.
Sure. And Sony, he'll even if he's not like part of like MCU future movies, he's gonna sign with Sony regardless because they have their own like Spider-Man universe.
Yeah, true.
Like with the Venom movies, with the new movie that's coming out, Morbius, which hasn't came out yet.
Oh, the new, yeah.
They're working on like a Craven movie, which is another Spider-Man villain.
They're also a Daredevil.
Yeah, they're gonna do
Blade,
Daredevil movie.
Also
Blade,
I saw
like
that.
they're doing like their own like universe as well.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah,
it's dope.
Yeah,
dude. I'm looking at my notes and like we haven't talked in a while.
I know. I was gonna say I was gonna say the last time I think we talked was it last week about because we were gonna meet up for the podcast, and that's it.
Yeah, but we didn't even like talk really.
Yeah, we just said
texts, time. What time does this work? Does this work? Nope. All right, fuck it. Next week. Yeah, we've been like postponing this like we were supposed to do yesterday, but I had therapy, which we can talk about.
Oh, yeah.
I had therapy yesterday at, like, and I didn't want to come home and, like, rush, and then, like, because I was staying at my girlfriend's, and, like, I had shit to do. I still had, like, shit in my car. But, yeah, so I had therapy yesterday, and I started seeing a therapist. I went to see her twice, so this week, I see her on Tuesday afternoons. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's a nice lady.
How long is it?
Like an hour.
Oh, that's good.
I actually saw her when I was a little kid. Not a little kid. When I was like 14, like freshman year.
Yeah, so you're
I saw her like 2 or 3 times when I was going through some other shit. And then I didn't stick with it because I was like kind of forced to go. So I didn't want to go. But now I'm like choosing to go. So it's more my choice.
Yeah.
But she's cool. Yeah, we talk and stuff. It's definitely, dude, like, I don't know if you've ever been to like a therapist, like a shrink or anything like that.
No, but I have friends that went.
When you go and like just unload for an hour, just like talking about everything, like no matter even.
So tell me what you do. Like when you walk in there,
we just like small talk a little bit.
Small talk,
like how was your week, like blah blah. And then she like will like ask me a question, like, all right, so like last week you talked about this, like I want to learn more about this, and then like I just talk and like she'll just keep asking questions and stuff like that. But, like, dude, I wish our sessions were longer because I could just go. Like, I've realized, like, she'll set a timer for an hour, so, like, we talk.
Oh, so
and when the timer goes off, I'm like, really? That was an hour, bro? It feels like 5 minutes. Like, that's how, like, quick it goes by. But, yeah, she just asks me questions, and I just, like, unload, and it kind of makes me answer the question. Like, I kind of come to a conclusion myself.
Oh, yeah. So
just by talking.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
And, yeah, unloading, like, all that stuff, just, even if she, like, obviously she cares, but, like, even if she, like, didn't fucking care, bro, just having someone to talk to about, like, deep shit like that and stuff like that.
Someone that you don't know either.
Yeah, someone that
like,
can't judge you, really.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like, she probably, in anyways, like, my problems are fucking, like, minor compared to probably some other shit she's dealt with, so it's, like, not even that bad, but, like, just, it feels so great after that timer goes off. I'm like, like I just
you feel so it's definitely a stress reliever. Some of my friends say that it's definitely
yeah, like I told her I wish I could see her like twice a week because like it just feels like awesome after.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Is she like she much older? Like is she?
She's probably like in her late 30s.
Oh, so yeah,
maybe early 30s. Yeah, like I said, I saw her like 5 years ago.
Yeah. So you guys just sit in like a room and stuff.
Yeah.
And just
it's like a little like
lounge
office
area.
Lounge.
Office,
It's got a couch and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a couple different rooms there. But it's like 10 minutes from my girlfriend's house. So
so it's
so this weekend I went up to New Hampshire. And like went hiking and shit like that, and bro, it was beautiful up there.
Dude, I was jealous of some of the pictures, bro.
Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, like you saw a lot of the shit. I went and climbed Mount Jefferson.
Oh,
which is right next to Mount Washington. It's the second highest in the White Mountains. So Mount Washington is 6,200 feet in the air, and then Mount Jefferson's 5,800.
That's pretty cool,
bro. I did the Caps Ridge Trail. If you look that shit up, it's on the top 25 most terrifying hikes that you could do up in the White Mountains.
Shit.
It was fucking scary. But, bro, I could have died this weekend.
Like, why was it, like, just...
rock climbing with no gear, basically.
What the...
There was literally a point where you're climbing, like, a rock wall, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Shit.
Like, it was
That's
intense,
actually pretty
bro.
Cool, though.
Yeah, it was, like, 2 hours up, an hour and 15, hour and a half down. Because, like, obviously faster to go down.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, it was good to, like, get that new stimulus for my... Like, dude, it was such a cardio workout going up.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And, like, just burning my quads, bro. Like, I just felt like my legs were dead and jello after. My knees hurt and stuff like that. But then, I just basically all the weekend. So I went up with my girlfriend and her family, like, her extended family, her uncles, her cousins, and stuff like that, her grandma. We went out and ate like shit for, like, the whole weekend. And the weekend prior to that, I also ate like shit. We were eating takeout for dinner, like, every night.
I feel you,
But I did go out there and I was active. I got like 20,000 steps almost every day.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I mean, definitely doing hiking and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But this has I basically just chilled with her uncles all weekend.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and her uncles are mad cool. Like shout out to Eric and Jesse. They're cool. Maybe they'll see this one day. Her uncle Eric is a homicide detective in Brockton.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty badass dude. And he's like, he does a lot of CrossFit stuff, or used to anyways.
Oh, yeah, so he's...
Yeah, but her uncle Jesse, like, has a house up in New Hampshire and just does a shit ton of hiking.
Oh, that's
like,
sick.
his whole Instagram is just all White Mountains hiking.
That's pretty cool, though,
and shit. Yeah, he loves it, so, I mean, it's pretty dope. And the house up there is pretty cool. They got goats. Did you see the goats on my story?
Oh, yeah.
We hike up the mountains with goats, bro.
That's cool.
Dude, the goats literally climbed up the mountain. It was ridiculous.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, it was dope.
Damn.
But yeah, just hiking, did the Caps Ridge Trail that almost died. It was fun.
Almost
it's like
died?
5 miles, so it was
Yeah.
like 2.5.
No, that's
two and a
cool
half
though,
each
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did it like early in the morning too. But it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But eating like shit has led me to the choice to do a little mini cut because, like, if you listen to the last episode, I told Lex like I was doing a little bit of a bulk kind of thing, like eating a surplus. And I've been doing that for like a month now, but it's gotten to the point where it's like, all right, I feel gross. Like, I don't want to be this big.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like heavy. I feel like lethargic
Feel
to an
kinda like
extent.
you feel, yeah,
But
yeah.
I have a feeling it's not a lot to do with the eating in a surplus. It's more like low quality food. Like, because I'm eating a lot of junk. I was eating takeout for like a while, and like, I just feel gross.
Yeah, it does make. Nah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like it gets on you, and it's like
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
just feel
you're like,
sluggish.
and you feel.
Yeah, it was good for a while. Like, I was fucking wicked high energy because I was eating so
Yeah.
much food and stuff, and my metabolism was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But now I just feel kind of eh. So I'm doing a little mini cut for like leading up until Halloween probably.
Halloween?
Usually,
Oh,
yeah,
so-
because I'm gonna have candy on Halloween, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking psycho if you don't. But yeah. So I'm doing like a little mini cut, which is like a hardcore, shorter version of like a full length cut. So it's like instead of like 8 weeks of like eating in a 500 calorie deficit, it's more like 3 weeks of eating in like 1,000 calorie deficit. So like
Okay. Yeah.
it's tougher, but it's like it's just to like kind of like reset kind of thing. It's not like I'm not trying to lose weight because I know I'm just gonna gain it back.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna bulk through November and December as well. But it's just like to kind of like lose a little bit of body fat for this like leading up to like 3 weeks or whatever, to cut down some weight, like feel a little bit better, get a little hungrier again because like I'm not even that hungry anymore. Like in it, like eating all that food, I'm like, oh, I gotta eat more. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like force feeding almost.
Yeah, you're making yourself.
Yeah,
feel-
not necessarily force feeding, but I definitely like am eating too much, and it feels like, why am I even eating this much? It's
Yeah.
kind of gross, like eating too much almost, like
yeah.
overfeeding.
Overeating, and
Yeah,
just,
it's like obviously I need to eat in a surplus, but I didn't need to eat that much of a surplus.
Yeah,
So
so
like
you
my
go
body's like,
overblown,
bro,
yeah.
chill out. So do this little mini cut, probably lean out a little bit, probably lose like I weighed myself this morning. Today was like the first day doing it. I weighed myself. I'm 214, so I've gained 8 pounds in a month.
8 pounds.
So like probably like net like 6 pounds because I gained like a couple pounds from like water and stuff like that. So probably like 6 pounds of like fat and lean tissue like mixed. So, but who cares? I don't really care about the weight like that. I'm more like what I look like, and I know I don't look that good right now. Like I don't feel good. Like I know. Like my biceps look bigger, like my arms look bigger and stuff like that, and my chest is big, and my legs big, and I feel stronger. But like I can tell like I'm a little bit pudgier and like watery. Like I feel.
Don't you hate when
Oh, you actually set a timer.
There was 18 minutes.
Well, I can see it right here. We got 2 minutes left, but we'll reset it right now.
All right. Don't you hate though when like?
Oh, let me reset it. Stop talking to me, Cubes.
All right, dude. No. Don't you hate though when like you know you don't look good, but and other people that you haven't seen in a long time tell you look good, and you're like, nah.
No, dude,
You're
it's
like,
the worst because it was
you know,
like
and
that
it's-
in the summer. Like when I was
Yeah.
binging like hard, I would binge and I knew I felt like shit and I looked like shit, and people were like, "You look so good," and I'm like, "I don't."
Yeah.
Bro, like I've looked better. Like,
No, that's the thing, and it's like and
it
sometimes it's
sucks.
good. Sometimes it's good to hear like compliments, but it's like
It's especially if someone like me, where I was overweight for so long, like
Yeah,
I hear it way
yeah,
too
it's-
much. Like you look so good, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I know. Like by now, it's like whatever. I don't because this is my normal now. So it's like when that was my normal, this looks amazing compared
Yeah.
to that. But this is my normal now, and I know I could look better. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
I have this one video that I always like when I think of like my best like physique or whatever. I have like this one video. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? But I always like will show people this. I'm like, yeah, this is what I looked like when I was my best, and it was right when I went to Utah. Because when I got back from Utah is when the binging started.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's this one.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Just
yeah,
look,
yeah.
bro. Like, look how diced up I am.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
you
I'm
guys
wicked
are-
lean. Look at the
yeah.
abs, bro. Like, but like I felt like doo doo, bro. Like
Oh,
this was
yeah.
after. Look at my obliques, bro.
Oh shit!
It's literally fucking crazy. Here, I'm gonna show the camera. Check out my sick abs, bro. Focus. How do you focus this? I don't know how to focus. I'm a weirdo. What if I do this? Aha.
There you go.
Come Come on. I don't know.
Oh, those are Trevor's abs.
Yeah, those are my abs, guys. Oh, now it's not focused on us.
Shit.
Focus. Oh, look, it's focused on my hand now. This is a cut from hiking.
I was gonna say, damn, you got fucking.
There we go. We're focused now, I think. Hopefully.
We're focused back.
We don't know how to use cameras, guys. Yeah, but this is from climbing. Like the rocks that you had to climb. Like climbing down hurts
It
like
hurts, I bet.
more
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like so like you know like barnacles on rocks, like how that like cuts your feet up and shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like on your hands.
Oh.
I also got this from one of the hikes I did. I was walking down and you're like looking at your feet to make sure you're stepping in the right spot. Mm-hmm. And there was like a tree and it was like sticking out. So I'm like walking and it just like stabbed me. And I was like, fuck.
Shit, man down.
Yeah, but I had a fucking awesome time.
That's cool though, yeah.
Yeah.
How was the weather? Was like the weather nice? So was it warm?
Yeah, it was good. So the day we did like the crazy hike, it was like chilly in the morning. Mm-hmm. But it was like nice. Like it was a good morning for a hike. Then we get to the top, it's like freezing and windy because like you're up so high and like it was windy. And then like when we start coming down, the sun starts coming out and it started getting warm. So it was like 65 by the time we were done with the hike. And then it was like wicked nice the rest of the day. It was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was beautiful out.
Yeah. What's it called? You've been watching the Patriots?
That was in my notes. Did you watch the Pats Bucks game?
I actually went to the game.
You went to the game?
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't? Did you tell me that?
No, I might have told you like before I was going to the game.
What the fuck? That game was awesome.
Dude, it was, bro, but like...
Could have won.
No, I know, but like, damn, dude.
It was just beat the Super Bowl champions, bro. Brady was shook, bro. Yeah, he was shook. Dude, you could tell.
But, dude, it was weird because, like, it didn't, like, the beginning it did, but, like, during the whole game, it didn't feel like we were playing against Tom Brady. Like, it was weird.
No, bro. It just felt like we were playing, like, Jameis Winston Bucks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, when the Bucks were, like, shitty.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, and then even the show that they did for Brady, it wasn't even like...
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, it was stupid, dude.
I missed like a little bit of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you know what? I didn't even watch that game.
You didn't? Oh.
No, I just watched the highlights in the morning because it was a night game.
Yeah,
and I had to get up early, so I was like, I'm not staying up. I can't.
Yeah, no, it was a good game though. I mean, dude, I didn't think that Mac Jones was gonna play that good.
He played amazing in that game. But our defense was fucking nuts.
I was gonna ask you though, do you think that was a good call on kicking the field goal or no?
Yeah, in that situation, that's the best option. Like if you go for it and miss it, and then they have another chance to score again, and it seals the game.
And it's Brady, so
that field goal was kind of the best option. I do think if they went for it, they could have got it, and they could have scored a touchdown and won the game instead of kicking it, making it, going to overtime or whatever.
True, yeah.
But yeah, great game.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
awesome stuff.
Jones is like you can tell he's a smart quarterback too, is because if you saw and like I mean probably in the highlights, but every single play that he threw. He always threw it into the coverage where Sherman was, and that was so smart because Sherman literally just got back into playing football because he's been gone for almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Like
I saw
every
that,
single play
was
like Richard Sherman was at there, but it was just because he's just he's not
knocking the rust off. So
yeah, he wasn't. That was like the first.
When did they sign him? I didn't even know he was
just like
still
a
in the
couple days
league.
right before. He wasn't even supposed to play in that game.
Was he just like a free agent? Like no one had... Oh, okay.
He was literally. They said he was sitting on his couch and he just got a call from Brady and he was like, all right, yeah. But he wanted a couple weeks to like start training again and like to be good. But they're like, no, we need you because our secondary is like out right now. So it was like,
that's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember seeing like on the highlights like Richard Sherman, and I was like, what? I didn't know he was on the Bucs.
the rain like definitely helped us more than it helped them. So? I think definitely.
I think our defense did really well because like I don't know if you know this, but everyone should know this by now. The only way to beat Brady is to hit him. Like you just like. If you have a good D line and good blitzing and like good plays, and you start sacking Brady, bro, he gets all out of it. And he doesn't know how to do. He doesn't know what to do. Yeah. Which is like what we kind of did. We hit him a couple of times and then kind of threw him off. Threw him off a little bit. You know, because that's why he always wants a fucking awesome offensive line. He doesn't have that. He's trash. Look at fucking like 2 years ago when we kind of sucked.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Is because obviously we didn't suck. We were still like good, but we weren't as good because our offensive line was shitty.
Yeah.
Why do you think he didn't want to stay with us? You know what I mean? Hey, Mom, you want to say hi?
Hi.
You can come in. You're not in the frame. What are you doing? We're talking about the Patriots right now. Did you watch the Patriots game? Yeah. Did you watch the Houston game?
That one,
I was in New Hampshire and I walked into the restaurant. We were getting lunch. and it was when it was 22-6.
Oh, I was
and
so
then
nervous.
by the time I left that restaurant, we won. I was like, bet.
Oh, yeah.
I watched I saw every touchdown or whatever. It was pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to the kicker, bro. Like,
Oh my
he got so many field goals. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. What's it called?
It shouldn't have been that close at all, dude.
That's what I
Houston
mean.
sucks. They're not
Dude,
even good
they
at
don't
all.
have their quarterback.
Who is that dude?
I don't
Who
know.
even
I
plays?
think
Mills?
he's a third stringer.
It's like Mills or something. I was like, who the hell is that?
Dude, they had a
Who's their actual quarterback? Like Deshaun Watson still there? Who's their backup?
Oh,
It's not Hoyer.
Tyrone Taylor, I think is it?
Oh, Tyrod?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was.
Yeah, but he was in. I think he was. Yeah, he was definitely had something with. I think it was
Yeah,
injury.
I was like, who the fuck is this bum? And they like still were doing nasty.
Dude, there was a dude on their team that just got signed to their roster, and he was undrafted, and he was the one that scored like 2 touchdowns and had like over 100 yards receiving.
Oh, is that the number 15 dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah.
He looked
He's good. Yeah, definitely. That was respect to him though.
Yeah,
He's shitting on
that game was
defense.
fucking stupid though. We shouldn't have been close at all.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we fucking won. I was like scared. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, dude. Though that Brady game though, I didn't get to see him, but I saw him, but I didn't get to meet him. But I saw Julian Edelman, dude. He was getting like the crowd going crazy, bro, on the sidelines and stuff. It was funny, bro. He was like running around and shit. It was cool.
Speaking of running around, this is a good transition.
Oh.
I ran.
Oh,
remember we still didn't talk about that.
That was like 4 weeks later,
Yeah,
something like that.
I ran, guys.
Yeah, dude.
I ran 4.5 miles on a treadmill. For like the first time in like forever. Like I don't run often. Obviously, we've talked about it before. I'm not a big runner, but
That's what I meant to
I don't
ask.
even know why I fucking ran that day.
Didn't you say it was something because you were gonna do something, but then you were just like, oh, I'll just run. Because I remember you said you were talking about it last time before we got on the cast with Lex. But you said something about like, oh man, I'm trying to figure. It was a long time ago. I felt like so.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I
don't remember why I ran.
You forgot or something, and then you were like, oh, I'll just do that or something like that.
Oh, you know what it was? It was one of my cardio days, and I didn't want to walk or anything like that. So I was just like, fuck it, I guess I'll run, because I didn't want to do the stair climber, and I didn't want to walk on the treadmill. So I was like, I'll just fucking run, because I was trying to get my heart rate to a certain point.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I ran 4.5 miles, and I think I did it in... What did I say it was? Well, first of all, like, I tested my cardio, like, endurance to see how long I could go without stopping. That was my goal, like, see how long, like, I covered the treadmill, like, timer and stuff, and I was just like, I'm gonna go until I can't go anymore, which obviously that's not necessarily what I did, because I could have kept going, but I was like, I need to fucking stop and take a sip of water or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went 37 minutes, I think, without stopping at all, just at, like, a steady pace, a nice jog, and then... I think that was that 4.5 miles? Was that, or no? So I did that, and then I turned it down and then walked a little bit. So I walked for like half a mile or something like that. So it was like 40 something minutes, 45 minutes.
That's good.
5, yeah. So I kept that like that 10-minute pace almost.
No,
a little bit less
definitely
than that.
though.
Yeah.
That's good though.
A little bit less.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was fucking.
How'd you like it?
Terrible.
You don't like it?
No, it was like good, and like I got the little runner's high, obviously, and I felt good after.
Felt good after, bro.
But I felt like shit after, because after I like sat in my car for like a half hour and drove home, my legs were like fucked. My hips and my hip flexors were like, bro, why did you do this? Because I didn't warm up, I didn't stretch, I don't do any of that shit. So I was just like, fuck it, hopped on the treadmill, just started going, bro. I didn't even walk, I didn't even jog, I just turned it all the way up until.
Did you listen to a cast when you were running?
No, I listened to music the whole time, which is weird, because usually I'll listen to a podcast, because I can't like do music for long periods of time, because it just gets boring. But I put on like a playlist I've never listened to before and just hit shuffle, and it was playing some old jams.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I actually got a couple of new songs that I've been listening to recently, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's always good to do.
Speaking of your music, I saw your music announcement on Facebook yesterday, I think. Yeah.
It's fucking sad.
I know, man. Damn.
So like, obviously you guys probably know by now that I did music. So I did music. I've been doing music for like, 6-7 years or something like that. But this year, so at the start of 2021, I was set out to do... What are you fucking touching me for? Get out of here, bro. We're recording a podcast. You're just going to watch us? I stopped... I was going to do a song every single week and drop a song every Friday, and then did that for a long time and ended up dropping like 36 songs, I think it was.
36, huh?
Yeah, so then I I'm kind of broke, so I can't even afford studio time at this point. So I basically was like, all right, well, and then obviously like dealing with like mental health stuff, so like going on medication and seeing a therapist and stuff like that. So then I decided to just take a break and like, because that's like another stressor I don't really need in my life, is like trying to be like, fuck, I still need to drop a song like, every single week. So I stopped doing that, sadly. But it's not like like I said in the caption, like it's not goodbye. It's more like a see you later. Just taking a break for a little while, but I'll be back. I'm gonna still like probably go to the studio when I can and stuff like that, but I won't be dropping a song anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Music will always like be a part of me. Like, it's never gonna like go away. But what is that? What are you drinking? Did you just steal that from the fridge? How's your wrist? You want to say hi to the podcast? You're already in it. I have like more notes in here. It's like, let's see here.
A blueberry shrub vodka soda.
A blueberry what?
Shrub vodka soda. Tastes good. Tastes like blueberry soda.
I can't drink on camera. Blueberry shrub. Let's see what. So it's funny. I have like notes. They're just so old. I think I told you how like my sister took me shopping.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you, how's that class going? The course.
Oh, it's good. Like I said, like I'm broke, so I was supposed to like pay like one of the payments like the other day, but I wasn't able to, so I'll pay it on Friday. But I haven't done it because I didn't do it last week because I was in New Hampshire. Or I usually do it, like I said, I usually do it on Fridays. I'll do like as much as I can because I hate sitting and like just fucking focusing in for like so long. So I just do as long as I can, which is usually like maybe like 2 hours or whatever.
Oh yes.
And some of the like modules, like the videos are like 3.5 hours or 4 hours. So I'll do like half of one and like try to end at like the end of a chapter, like at the good point. You know what I mean? But it's going good. I finished the first first 7 chapters out of the 16. So the next 9 are. I started 9. Or started 8, like chapter 8, but the next 9, like the second half of it is all like coaching stuff rather than like the science behind stuff. Yeah. So,
did you have to take any tests yet?
Yeah, they just do like mini tests at the end of. It's like end of like every 3 chapters or whatever is like a mini test type of thing. But yeah, it's not going. It's going good. I got to get back onto it. Hopefully like this Friday. Like definitely gonna do something. Yeah. And try to finish out the next chapter, which is chapter 8 through 11 or 8 through 10 or something like that.
So you're just pretty much watching the videos the whole time?
Yeah, I just watch the videos. I take notes, and then they have like the they also have like files where I can have like the book like or the PowerPoint that they're going through. I have that, so if I need to like look at something like while they're like talking about it or whatever, I can do that. Yeah. So I just think of that too. But yeah, it's going good. It's funny. I have here in the notes squatted 280, but today I squatted 300 because that was like 2 weeks ago on a progressive overload at its finest. But my fucking back is fucked. I fucked my back up again. And it's funny because Lex was talking about it the other day. Remember when we were on with her, she was like, talking about how like squatting like has ruined her. She was like, I'm quitting squatting. I'm never doing it again. And I was like, yeah, right. But I understand now why.
Yeah.
And it's usually deadlifting with me is what ends up hurting. That ends up hurting my back. But I've been doing RDLs and good mornings for like a while now, and I haven't like had any problems with my back. But then all of a sudden today, I tried to push it a little bit and try to do that 300 because I wanted. You
wanted to do that
ego lifting. You know what I mean? Like trying to hit that number, and then like I did it, and I did it for a set of 3, and the first 2 felt fine, but then that last one was like a grinder. So you like my knee. I don't know, like my knee. I feel like my knee like kind of shifted outward a little bit, like the tiniest bit, because it was like a little too heavy for me, and like I think that like kind of messed with how my back was and like my core stabilization, and obviously like using like fucking squatting 300, you probably should be wearing a belt.
You weren't. I
don't have a belt, so I haven't wore a belt in like forever, and it's on a Smith machine, so that's probably not that good for the knees either. But yeah. So I'm probably going to be out of commission for a little bit, but there's nothing I'm not used to. Look at the calluses on my hands. Yeah. That's from all the deadlifts and stuff too. But I've been trying to lift heavy recently. Because like the programming from I'm ripping out callus. But Adrian's programming on the app. Has
how's
been, like,
that
pushing,
going?
bro, pushing
Yeah?
heavy.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to push as heavy weight as possible, like that I can. Like, I think last week, and I think eating like shit helped for a while, and then it started to like make it not help because like I probably shouldn't be eating like shit. It's like the calorie surplus was helping me like lift and move a little bit more weight, but then the quality of the food being like kind of shitty made me feel shitty, so that make me like move less weight because you just feel like shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the program is really good. I've come to really enjoy it in like the style of it because it's different. It's not something like that I'm used to.
Yeah.
How's your training going? You still doing like? Have you talked to your coach and stuff?
No,
Like
not
what
yet.
are you doing for your marathon?
I'm still waiting for that because I've been the last 2 weeks I've been out because my shoulder area has been.
Yeah, what happened with
sore,
your back and
it's freaking it's annoying, bro. It's like it comes and goes. Like I was like a couple of weeks ago, it felt fine and stuff, and I was working out and stuff. I was running, and then all of a sudden, it was like 2 weeks. I felt like this like. I felt something. I wasn't even like doing heavy weight and stuff. I was just doing like 25s and stuff. And I felt like just like, I didn't feel something, but it was weird. It was just like, I knew that my body wasn't like right. So I was just like,
that was me today.
Like,
lifting today. I was just, like, what the fuck?
You knew, yeah. And it sucked because I was like, you know, how sometimes like when you don't want to work out, but you force yourself to work out.
That's me today, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's hard because it's like, sometimes like, it's like, you're making your body do something that
it doesn't want to do. You shouldn't do that.
Exactly.
If you ever feel that, you shouldn't do that, guys. Like fucking, if you feel like shit and you don't want to lift, don't. Like, it's just gonna make things worse.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. So I was like, all right, so, and then like, I don't know if this is like if you ever do this too, but like, you know, when you like you get something and you're like you feel sore and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you wait like a week or a couple of days, and then it's like. You feel good again, so you're like, oh, okay, like I'll go back into training.
No,
and then
that's just avoiding the problem.
Yeah, and then
you need to like address it.
Exactly.
That's why it's like with my back, it's like I've tried to address it and have healed it, and then it just re-injures, and then I just don't address it again because it's like it's just gonna happen. It's just a constant cycle of it happening.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
No, but like I feel like every like there was a thing I saw. It was like every setback when you have like when you're going for like your goal and stuff. You know, if it's like with fitness or anything like that, and like then. You have a setback, but it's like you come back from that setback with different like things of like looking at like that. You know what I mean? Like different perspective, and just like you're kind of you have more gratitude for it. You know what I mean? So it's just like
yeah, I guess. And that was me for a while when I stopped squatting, stopped deadlifting, and I was doing the more like
you learn more. You kind of learn about
when I read that book, like Doug Brignoli's book on the like physics of resistance exercise, and was doing like those movements and stuff like that. I did that for a while, and then I was just like, like I like squatting and I like doing this stuff, so I started doing that again, and like look where it led me. It just led me to get hurt again. But I mean, it's not like it's like I enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's not like. I was like breaking myself down and hating what I'm doing and then getting hurt and being like, thank God. Like now I'm like hurt and I'm like, fuck, now I can't lift. You know what I mean?
Or like my uncle like said, it's like, it's a part of the living the fitness life. You're gonna, you know what I mean? Like if you ask any person that have ever worked out, they always came to one thing of being sore or even having like a minor injury. You know what I mean?
You know how to fix that? Growth hormone. Steroids.
Shit. All right.
Let's go, boys. All right, so we're going to talk about steroids now. Not playing.
Nah, I can't take those, bro. Fuck, I need to run. I don't need to be big.
I'm going to take them.
I ain't going to be fucking...
Dude, runners take steroids.
No.
You
best
take
ones,
Cardarine, take SARMs, Cardarine.
Nah, that shit's all on your mind, bro. That shit doesn't gonna do anything for you other than your mind, bro.
Yeah, that's what it does. It attaches to the receptors in your brain to tell you can go more.
You think David Goggins do that shit?
No.
Yeah, definitely not, bro. But
but David Goggins is 1 in 7 billion, so.
Cameron Haynes, bro. He's the white David Goggins.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. Get at me.
Dude, my fucking stomach is like fucked up. I wonder if that has to do. So like today is like the first day of like my mini cut, and today like when you were talking about like feeling like shit and pushed into a workout, that's what I did today. I felt like after squatting, so I went into the gym, I built up and did my warm up sets and stuff like that, built up to a heavy set of 3, which that was the 300 for 3, and after that I was like fuck, I was like fried. Like I think like that much weight like just fried my CNS. Like I just was like beat after that. And that's like the beginning of my workout. I'm like, fuck, I still have like this to do, this to do, this to do,
Oh,
this to do.
so
And
that
I'm
even
like,
made it worse, bro.
Yeah, so and then so after that 3 set, the top set of 3 with the 300, I backed off and did 2 sets of 12 with 250 or 230. My fault. And did that, and then after that, I was like, ugh, I felt disgusting. And you know what it was? I felt, and like this is why I'm saying like I wonder if this is what it is, but I felt like hypoglycemic, and that's like what like diabetics have. Like when their glucose levels get low, they get dizzy and they feel like headache and they're like shaky and stuff like that. That's what I felt like. And that's like not a normal feeling for me. I don't know if it has to do with my meds, but I also don't know how to if it's
could it be side effects from your meds, maybe
possibly, but I haven't had any side effects yet. I've only been on the meds for about 2 weeks now, so this is when it's starting to get into the system.
Yeah, so definitely that's
could be. I'm going to talk to. I have an appointment in 2 days, so I'm going to talk to her about it because it might be that. But this is the first time I've experienced it, so it's either that or I was worried because I think so. I haven't, so the past like 2 weeks, like and stuff like that, I've been eating like shit, like I said, and having like these high glycemic index, like carbs and sugars and like sweets and stuff like that. So I wonder if my body is, and I haven't had like an abundance of like sugary and sweetness and like for like a sustained period of time since I was obese.
Yeah.
So like, I think having like, so like there's obviously times since I was obese where I'd have like sweets and stuff like that, but not for like an extent. It would be like a day or like a day and then like a couple days later, not for like literally every single day for 2 weeks. Like I was eating like shit and high sweetness like foods and high sugar foods. So I wonder if it was my body like almost like adapting to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Actually, I was going hypoglycemic because I haven't had any high index glycemic carbs right now.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have any sugars today or anything like that. I had like the only sugars I had came from like my strawberries, or the blueberries I had this morning, and the apple I had at lunch. Like that's the only like sweet.
So yeah,
like,
no, definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
So that could be.
I think it might be that, but hopefully like that's just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And like my body will readapt to not having those because that would suck. Because that was terrible. Like I got a headache and like I was shaky, like literally like shaky. I didn't want to lift anymore. I was like, this is fucking gross. But obviously I pushed through it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful next time because that could make it worse,
like,
bro.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Like, after I just felt even worse. I was like, oh, and then I had to drive home. But I went and ate my Quest bar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Felt better. So I was like, maybe it was the food. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have enough carbs in me or something. I don't fucking know.
But getting back what you said about like with my like training and stuff right now, like my training's like been like kind of a mess because I haven't really working out. The only like the stuff that I've been doing is like I've been walking.
Is the diet on point though?
No, honestly, the past like couple weeks I've been kind of eating like shit. Not like sweets and like that stuff, bro. But like I'll be real, like I haven't been eating that good. So it's like it sucks too. And then like when on top of like with not work out, and it's like there was one. It was like 3 days ago. I was like,
it's kind of like a paradox. You're like, well, if I can't work out, might as well eat like shit
that's
too.
what I mean, dude.
But
it sucks,
it's like
bro.
This is gonna make it worse. Like
exactly.
At least you have at least do one thing.
Yeah,
like people who eat like shit, at least they work out. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
true. Yeah, but there was like
or
3
vice versa.
3 days ago. I was like, it was smart because I was like, I was like, oh, I was downstairs because I was doing my laundry, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll like do some like do a like 30-minute workout or something. And I was like. But I was like, oh, if I do it, I'm probably going to feel even more worse, and then it's going to maybe make the setback go a little bit longer. So I'm like, I'll just do some yoga. So I did some yoga, and it felt good. I did like a 30-minute session, and it felt really good.
Were you farting? I farted a lot.
I farted the beginning of it, yeah. But then...
I would probably fart right now. Something's going on with this fucking stomach.
Okay, yeah. Oh, just don't puke. You puke, though. Puke that
on
way.
camera.
You're going to get puke right back.
Yeah, you're one of those.
Bro, when I was young, bro...
You see puke, you just puke.
If I saw a dude picking his nose, I'd be puking.
It wasn't the like I was the same way, but it wasn't more. It was more of the smell of puke, as opposed to like seeing someone puke won't make me puke. Like if you puke right here and puke over there, I'm like, oh, that's gross. But like, it's the smell. Like the smell makes me gag.
Really?
I'm like, oh, it smells gross.
I just see it. But yeah, no, it sucks. I've been I did like probably a week ago. I did run like 4 miles, and it felt good. And the next day I was a little sore, but it wasn't that sore. And then I fucking, so, but I just been icing it, taking ice, baths and salt tubs, You ever do that?
Bath salts.
Yeah. It was
Epsom
good.
salts
yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Just been icing it and stuff, and like just doing it, like taking it easy. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
step
hopefully
by
my
step.
knee isn't fucked up tomorrow. Because,
Yeah.
like, that left knee felt a little funky today.
Yeah,
Because
so
then
it's like,
I did the single leg press.
I actually know exactly what you're talking about with squatting, because like I feel like I did one. It was like last year, I think, and I was doing like, it was like the second set, and I think I was doing like 160 something, and I remember it was like on the seventh rep, I was coming up, and I think it was like my knee, like, it didn't buckle, but it was like, it tweaked.
And they're like, will squat like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people squat and their like legs go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? And I pulled it up, and I was like, I was like nervous that like it was gonna like hurt the next day and stuff, but it felt
Yeah,
fine.
like mine kind of hurts right now. But like I did that. It happened on the third rep with the 300, and then I backed off weight and did the other 2 sets with the 230.
Yeah.
And every single rep at the bottom, like coming up, it like felt like wonky. I was like,
Yeah.
and like it feels wonky right now, like the patellar tendon.
Oh,
It's right in the
yeah.
middle. So
Yeah. And I feel like with like injuries too, like that, I always overthink them. I always think
me
that it's
too.
like, oh, I'm gonna be gone.
It makes
I'm not
it
gonna
worse,
be able to work
too.
out. It does.
it makes it worse. Like
it
sometimes,
does.
like
Yep.
if you go into a football game and you're like, oh, I hope I don't get injured. Like, what if this happens? What if this happens? And then you end up getting
And
injured.
you get
like,
injured, yep.
You gotta like not even think about it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because most
yeah.
of the time you won't get injured. It's
Dude,
like you
last-
can like make yourself get injured almost. Like if you think about it.
Last year, I was like, I had like a couple days, maybe a couple like weeks during like the months. I was a little sore, but last year I was like fine. Like I always like every workout I did was like sometimes it was sore, but I never had like little injuries like a pull or a strain. And this year was like my worst year with freaking strains and shit. It sucks, bro. And it's like, you know, but
Do you
it's
think
like,
it has to do with dieting?
honestly, when I
Because
did,
like you're leaner now. You know, you're
That's
way more
true.
prone to injury when you're leaner.
yeah.
And you like
Or actually, it does kind of make
less
sense
cushion.
because it was
there's less cushion around your joints and stuff
True,
like that. So
yeah.
it's like you feel a little.
yeah, because it's actually that makes sense because like last year
How long were you vegan
I was just
or
for
vegetarian?
a couple
or-
weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I
I was gonna
like-
blame it on that and be like, "Motherfucker, don't go vegan,
do
guys."
no, because last year I was like when I got to like one point I was like feeling like big. Cause, you know, I remember one day like I was eating dinner and I had no shirt on and my sister was like, "Damn, you look like fucking swole." I'm
That's
like,
the best
I
feeling
was
when your
like-
family members
I
tell
was
you
like,
that.
really? You're
Yeah.
saying that? And then like, you know, but like it's funny you say that because like I was like, and because it gives you like pushes your confidence up. You're like, oh fuck
Yeah,
You know
so
what I mean?
when a
Feels
family
good,
member who
bro.
like sees you
Yeah.
every day, but they don't see you shirtless every day, and then they see you
Yeah.
like shirtless for like a little while, and then they like see you shirtless like a couple months down the road when you've been training and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and they notice.
And they
like,
know it's
yeah, and especially
nice.
like someone who isn't into fitness that much, and they notice.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like-
true, kind of.
It's like, oh, well, if they notice, then like other people notice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think when I trained my upper back, that was I think it was like right when I got back from Florida, so that was like in March. I was like in like mid-March, and that sucked because I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't even like
back issues are the worst.
It is because like I went.
Like
I remember,
you could have like a sore chest and like
yeah,
that's fine,
and you're
bro.
fine because
yeah.
you can eat,
But
and
back
then,
is like everything.
It connects, yeah. And even
Yeah.
like I mean, I did do my mom has like a little bike station thing, so I've been doing that in the morning, but not that long. But it just sucks because I like to fucking run and stuff, and like you think running is just with your legs. No, that's just your whole body, bro,
Mm-hmm.
your arms and stuff. So it's like it sucks, and that like back in March when I was like with a strain, I was out for like almost like 2.5 months. This shit sucked. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
injuries just
and it's just
fucking
like
blow.
but I feel like in a way like I got like the past weeks I've been like every morning and night I've been writing in my journal, and I think that's like what it helps because like it's like I don't really have other than like I read and shit and stuff. I don't really have anything else to do and work, but like I've been writing in my journal.
What have you been reading?
I'm reading the David Goggins book again.
Yeah, I haven't read in a while, dude.
Really?
Stopped
That's what I
reading
meant to
that.
ask you. I was gonna say, have you been reading and stuff?
Dude, I've been
Yeah.
slacking. I don't know what it is, but I just have such low motivation lately.
Yeah, dude,
It blows.
It does,
You know,
like,
and
you just-
people, if you're like into fitness and stuff like that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because like you just like
Dude,
kind of get burned
bro,
out.
it does.
You
I
get
know,
burned out.
Yeah.
And like me eating like shit for 2 weeks doesn't help because then it's
Yeah.
like you feel even worse because you're like, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
And we're at the month when it's like it's starting to get dark out like earlier, so it's like, you know, and it sucks, man. So it's like
it's the seasonal depression, bro, for sure.
Yeah, the cold weather stuff.
Yeah, I should fucking invest in some vitamin D or like something.
Oh hell yeah.
Or like maybe get some more greens and reds.
Yeah.
And try to fucking like supplement my happiness.
Yeah. Speaking of Halloween, I was gonna. Do you like scary movies?
Yeah, of course. I love them.
You gonna watch that new Halloween movie coming out?
No, that's gonna be terrible.
Come on, bro.
All right,
Dog.
so first of all, Michael Myers is literally fucking 80.
I know, dude, but he's a ghost. It's a movie.
He's not a ghost. He's a
I don't
person.
know, dude. He's gotten killed. Like, how many times have they made a movie?
But he hasn't. No, that's the thing. It's like, really, motherfucker? Like, you should be dead by now.
That is true,
At
yeah.
this point, it's not horror. It's sci-fi. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, they literally burned him in a house down, and then he walks out of the fire with not a scratch on him. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, Halloween was good when it was like the normal Halloween movies. Like, I liked the Rob Zombie remakes.
Oh, those were
really scary and good.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't get how they're continuing it. You know what I saw today actually was, they're doing another Scream.
Oh yeah, that's coming out in
January. Yeah, I just saw the trailer for that. That doesn't look too bad. I liked the Scream movies.
Yeah, and
those were good.
you know what I like too is that they're all back in it. Like,
yeah, but you know what? It's weird that they're doing that because they already did that with Scream 4.
It's funny. Yeah, it's
was
funny.
when Sydney came back and like everyone came back and they already did that. So they're doing it again, but with even younger people because they're older.
Mm-hmm.
That was like probably like 10 years ago maybe.
So, yeah, probably.
Or like 8 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, what's your favorite
scary movie?
Yeah, or slasher, I should say, or
slasher. Yeah, because they're that is kind of too. That's like a subgenre. For slashers, I never was a fan of the Jason movies.
Yeah.
I was terrified of Freddy Krueger. But I did love Michael Myers in the Halloween movies. So like my favorite slasher would probably be one of the Halloween movies.
Did you like the Chuckies?
I was, dude, when I was a kid, because my little sister was like, I watched Chucky today. She's fucking 8 years old.
Yeah,
I'm like,
crazy.
what the fuck? I guess there's like a show or something. She was like, there's only one episode. I was like, it's a show? She was like, yeah. But as a kid, I watched, my parents were like, I remember it vividly. We were like in the living room when I lived in Wareham. I think it was just me and my mom, or me and my mom and my sister or whatever. And Chucky was on, so we're like, let's put Chucky on, because we like wanted to watch it, and it was in Spanish.
Oh my God.
And we had it on for like maybe a half hour, just like fucking around, like laughing because it was in Spanish. He was like, "Mamacita," and then he would like run at you. It was just like mad funny.
That's funny as hell.
I had nightmares of it.
Oh damn.
I had nightmares of
how old are you
Spanish
again?
Chucky. I don't know, probably like fucking 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nightmares of fucking Spanish Chucky.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I don't really like Chucky. Those movies are fucking weird.
Yeah. How about the Leprechauns, bro?
That one's funny too.
That shit was crazy.
Leprechaun's funny.
Yeah.
You ever see Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No.
Bro, watch it.
Is
When
it
you get a chance
Is
to
it
watch.
funny?
It's so funny.
Oh. Is it scary too?
No, it's
Oh,
fucking
God.
hilarious,
Oh, my
bro.
God.
It's like almost satire. Like
Yeah.
it's like it basically makes Killer Clowns look fucking retarded. Like, you know, it's like, why would you be scared of something like this? But yeah, it's a very funny movie. If you guys haven't watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space, go watch that. That shit is fucking hilarious. It is a horror movie, but it's like I think it's from like the 80s.
Oh, so it's all. Yeah.
But it's just funny. Like the concept is just so stupid.
Do you like the ghost movies, like the
Paranormal Activity? They're coming out with a new one of that.
Oh my, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
and it looks terrifying.
Shit.
It's like Amish people. Bro, watch the trailer for that. That shit looks terrifying.
There's a trailer for it?
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's like Paranormal Activity something.
Yeah, because that's like, they've had like, was it 3 or 4 that they
had 4 that were in the original, like, that family, like the same family.
Oh.
It was like 1, 2, and 3, it was all the same family, and then 4 was like a relative of that family or something like that, but like it was the same like storyline.
Oh shit.
And then they came out with Paranormal Activity 5, which was called The Marked Ones, and it was like a completely different storyline.
Oh yeah.
But it was fucking,
it was good.
That one was good. Yeah, it was wicked scary. It was like a Mexican family. Like it was terrifying. And then they're coming out with this one, which is I don't think it relates to the original one either. I think it's its own thing. But it does look fucking terrifying.
Damn.
It's like almost like an Amish cult. It's like fucking weird, dude. It's very weird.
You ever see like the Annabelle or the Conjuring movies?
So when I originally, I fucking love The Conjuring.
Conjuring was good.
Originally, the first Conjuring, when I went to go see it, I saw it in theaters like the week it came out. Scariest movie I've ever seen ever.
Dude,
that first one, scariest.
Yeah.
Dude, I was fucking terrified. I had like nightmares for like a week, and I was like older at this point. But like that shit was like the scariest movie I've ever seen. Like the first, and obviously like watching it now is not as scary because I know exactly what's gonna happen. I've seen it a couple times now, so it's like, but it's still like scary. And then I'm not sure if I watched the second one or the third one.
Yeah, because I think there's.
I think
sure
I watched parts of the second one a little bit, but it was like, so I didn't really watch it.
The second one was decent, but the first one was good. I like the first one. It was scary.
And then the Annabelle movies sucked. I watched Annabelle by myself in the dark, like just alone. I was home alone babysitting my little sister back in the day. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll watch Annabelle. Put it on. There wasn't a jump scare, and it wasn't even scare. Like it didn't scare me, but it was the first jump scare. It was 54 minutes in the movie.
Oh jeez.
So I watched the movie for an hour. And it wasn't scary for me at all until like 54 minutes in. I was like, oh. And then I looked at the time, I'm like, really? Like it took that fucking long for me to get scared.
You know what movies?
So I never watched any of the other Annabelle movies.
Yeah, because I think there was 3 of them. The Sinister were scary.
Sinister was really scary. The first one. I don't know if I didn't watch the second one. I don't think.
Yeah,
but that first one was fucking. Scary. Yeah. This is a good bit about scary movies. What's your guys' favorite scary movies? Comment down below your favorite scary movie.
Did you ever see the Wrong Turns?
Yeah, I didn't see the new one.
And
they
stuff?
remade it.
Yeah, that one was so stupid.
Yeah, I heard it was stupid. It's not the three like people.
It's not even like hillbillies, bro. They're just people that live in the damn mountains, and they're like just like they don't believe in what like our society is, and they're just doing it off of themselves. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, the hillbillies are like the originals, like the three like
real
cannibal hillbillies. And they like cook you up and eat you. Yeah, those are fucking like they're not like good movies. Like anyone like who knows what a good movie is like plot wise and stuff like that, because they're all the same. Like
True.
I think there's 7 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
They're all the same. I believe like maybe like 1 or 2 of them are like a different like hillbilly family, but it's usually like the same family or whatever, and it's just like different cast or like different crew and different like ways.
I feel like after the third one it was started to get bad, like worse.
Yeah, they're pretty scary though.
Yeah.
You ever see Hills Have Eyes?
Bro, that first movie was scary and fucked up too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ending.
My God.
Did you see the second? Wait, was it the second? No, the second one.
The second one with the military guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that was scary too.
Like the fucking big one at the end that to like rape the girl to try to get the babies to me. Fucking.
And then like the first one though, like the dude that like lost his like wife and like his other family, and then like goes back and like tries to find his baby because his baby gets taken, so he goes back through the mines. Yeah. That movie was messed up. That guy cooked like. I don't know. I mean, I know it's a movie, but that dude got like stabbed, shot, like got his fingers got cut off. Like
you would think the camera being right here, we'd fucking know when it cancels out. But whatever. We were talking about Orphan. If you guys have ever seen that movie, it's like a girl, like 40-year-old woman pretending to be a kid, and then she tries to rape dads.
That shit was
kind of weird.
Yeah.
You ever see Jeepers Creepers?
Oh, I saw the first one.
Yeah, the first one's the best one.
Yeah,
the second one's like, it's like on a school bus. Like a school bus gets stranded, and I don't know, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah,
that first one's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What's this theme? The theme song? It's like
it's I know what you mean. It's
like talks about the eyes.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those eyes? That's a good movie though.
Yeah.
That's probably up there. I'm in my top 10 or whatever favorites. I have some more notes here.
Dude, the Red Sox have been doing a job.
Yeah, as soon as like
I
don't watch them that much, but I see it because we play like sports at work, and like I'm watching ESPN all day at work. But as soon as like we start hating on them and they just suck, and there's just like, oh, these it sucks to be a Red Sox fan. They just pull you right back in, and they're like, fucking do what they did the other night, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really like baseball that much. Kind of boring to me.
Trust me, I feel
Nightmares and wet dreams is on my my notes.
What?
I had a wet dream.
A wet dream?
Yeah, like last week, bro.
Oh shit.
At my girlfriend's house.
Oh,
like
damn.
What kind of weird shit is that, bro? Yeah. And I also have like above it. I don't like remember what this was fucking a while ago. I don't like see like reading this. I was like, why did I write that? Oh yeah. But it wasn't like crazy. But I did like wake up and like woke up in the middle of the night, fucking was a little fucking wet down there, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went to go pee or whatever, and I was like, what the hell? Just random out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? But it also I have written down here like the more I eat, the more horny I get.
True. Yeah.
Eating a lot of like, cause like obviously like eating in a deficit, your like motivation to like do like libido goes down, and like you kind of just like I don't really want to have sex. Like I'm focused.
Yeah.
But once I started eating more and eating like shit and stuff like that, like I started like
Yeah.
Like me and my girlfriend like just started like having sex a lot. I don't know. It was weird. Like I didn't expect it, but like I don't know. Yeah, we definitely. I mean, sometimes it's like I want to, but like I'm stuffed, so I'm like feel like kind of bloated, and I'm like I don't really want to, even though I do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we had sex. We've been having sex like a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to like think about.
We're not gonna see a little Trevor walking around soon, right?
No,
All right.
no.
All right.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Never. I was talking about this earlier when I was talking about my therapist, but I am on new medication now.
Is this from like new from since last time we talked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I was on Wellbutrin. I was on 150 milligrams, and then they upped my dose to 300, and I started getting heart palpitations. I worked out, bro, and I thought I was gonna die. Like,
And you worked out?
well, I was working out. Well, I was getting like heart palpitations and stuff like that, and it kind of my chest was like feeling weird.
Oh,
like
man.
I just was like kind of like antsy,
And,
touching, like tapping,
Were
always
you
moving my
sweating
feet.
too? Like, were you
I
like...
wasn't sweating, no. But when I started to work out and my heart rate started rising, I felt like my heart like beating out of my chest, bro. I felt like it was gonna explode. And I had my watch on, and I would check my heart rate. And my heart rate was just like normally what it is when I'm working out. I could just feel my heart more. It was like weird.
Oh, yeah.
It was almost like my heart was like bigger or something. Like it was just a weird feeling, bro. It made me so uncomfortable lifting. I was like, I can't do this. So I called my doctor. She was like, all right, like go down, whatever, like go down, back down to 150 or whatever. I went back down to 150 for a couple of days. Had a massive anxiety attack.
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, going down because my body adapted to the higher dose, and you can't come off of those. You have to like wane down.
Oh, no,
so
I know you mean.
decreasing
Yeah, you gotta
like
decrease
half
it
of
each...
the amount. Yeah. It,
Oh, that's scary, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I literally like told my boss like you need to come into work now because I work morning shift, so I'm alone for like 2-3 hours. I was like, are you coming in today? And she was like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be there in a little. I'm like, all right, I need to like step out because I'm like freaking out. I'm just like tapping, like I don't know what the fuck's going on. My mind's like racing. So she gets there. I go out. I go in my car, and I just like start bawling my eyes out. Like I was fucking fucked up, dude. Like I didn't know what to fucking do. So I called my mom. She's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, just bawling my eyes out. She's like, what's wrong? And I just like started talking to her, telling her how I'm feeling. I just like felt like I couldn't stop thinking, and like my gears were just turning, and I was just thinking all these negative shit, and I was just like, what the fuck? Basically just like hating myself and stuff. It was like weird. Like I don't know. It was very weird. I've never experienced that before. But then I'm like, all right. So I call my girlfriend, talk to her. She calms me down a little bit more. I'm tired. It was leg day today. Excuse me, guys. Then I called like the doctor's office, and they were like, "Oh, we'll get Dr. Mann to call you back, like, because she's with patients right now." So then she called me like a little bit later. Got prescribed new medication. She was like, "Stop taking the Wellbutrin. That shit's not good for you."
Dude, yeah.
So I stopped taking that. She was like, "We'll get you a prescription for another like sertraline." Or she talked about a couple different like medications, and I picked sertraline because my sister takes that and it works for her. So I was like, maybe since we have the same blood, whatever. Same genetics.
Yeah.
So I'm on the sertraline now at 50 milligrams. It started at 25 milligrams for like 3 days, then went up to 50. I've been on 50 milligrams for about like a week and a half, 2 weeks since like the last time we talked or whatever. But I also got prescribed Clonazepam, which is like anxiety medications, but that was just for like take as needed. Like if I had another one of those anxiety attacks, like take that and it would like calm me down.
Yeah.
But I haven't even opened that. I haven't even cracked a seal on that because like I haven't needed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not someone that like I never wanted to be on medication or anything like that.
I remember you told me about that, but
like,
you said you kind of...
Yeah, I'm trying to do my best here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's, I don't know necessarily if it's been working. Like I said, I have an appointment with my doctor on the 15th, so 2 days from now. So what, Friday?
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm talking to her Friday, and maybe I'll go up in dosage. I don't know. Maybe I'll go down. Maybe I'll switch medications, stay on this. Because like she said, it was going to take like 2 weeks for it to like start like kicking in type of thing, because it's like a slower thing as opposed to the Wellbutrin just like kind of works right away type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll probably stick with this for another couple weeks and see if anything changes, because like mostly I'm trying to get over the whole binging thing and like stress about like body dysmorphia and like stuff like that. Like that's what I'm trying to get over, because like that just makes me anxious and stressed out, and like I don't need that.
Yeah, because the stress always makes everything
and that's why we
worse.
didn't record yesterday, because I was like, I don't want to like be rushing and like try to be all stressed
and then
out
all
and
in your head. Yeah,
because I'd be like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, because I had to go grocery shopping, I had therapy, and then like it was just
and it was kind of getting late too, so it was like, you know,
I didn't want to I didn't want to rush it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fuck that heart shit. That shit was,
bro.
that
I was
sucked.
gonna say, how long did it take for you to actually like get back to like?
A couple days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it had like an afterburn type of after effect, because that heart thing stayed for like a couple of days, even when I decreased the dosage. It stayed for like 3 or 4 days, and she was like, "Yeah, that'll happen." And it was fucking up my sleep, because like when I laid down in bed and like was trying to fall asleep, like I could just feel my heart fucking like it felt like it was gonna explode, bro. You're yawning now too, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude, you got
off.
me tired, bro.
Fuck.
Now I was gonna go back to you.
Yeah, fuck. No yawning. But yeah, so I'm on some new medications. Hopefully, it'll turn out for the better.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Let me delete some of these. Yeah, but definitely like the more food I eat, I was getting like nightmares and like weird ass dreams. I don't know. It's like weird.
Yeah.
I never like I stopped dreaming for a while. Maybe food has a lot to do with like dreams. That's cool. Though.
Did you see that there was this thing I saw? It was like it was in one of the men health magazines I have. It was like the way you the form that you sleep in and stuff tells you about how kind of dreams you have, I guess. It's like weird. It's like if you sleep on like your back or some of that and laying like you'll it's like this. I have to like I'll show you a screenshot of it, but it was like interesting because like the type of dreams that you have, if you're on like your right side, you'll have like you'll start having a bad dream, but then it might have a good ending to it. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a study that they did?
Yeah, it was a I think it was it
yeah, dreams are like very like
yeah.
I think they're very personal and like not personal but personalized. Like everyone has different shit.
No,
You know what
definitely.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I think study like dreams are like in like the brain, like when it's dreaming is like the least studied thing ever. Like no one knows why the fuck we dream or like what the fuck dreams have.
It's crazy,
like,
dude.
Yeah, it's a weird round.
It's crazy
almost
what we do when we sleep.
Yeah.
Like
You can see our brains like firing and stuff, but they don't know what the fuck's going on.
yeah, like what if like they could have someone go into the like it could be like a different world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
you know,
it's like,
so I've been doing my researching on like SARMs and stuff like that. Just because I'm interested. Not that I'm fucking taking anything right now, but I was just curious. There's 2 popular things, but they're not SARMs, but they fall under that category because people just like throw them in that category. But one is a growth hormone secretagogue, which just like when you take it, like when you go to sleep, like more growth hormone is secreted, so like your body can recover better and stuff like that.
yeah.
And that makes you have like weird dreams and lucid dreams and stuff like that. Yeah, because like it increases your REM sleep.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
when growth hormones like secreted in the brain and stuff like that. So when you're in REM sleep longer, you can have longer and like weirder dreams and stuff like that. Yeah, so I was like, fuck, because like I might end up taking like a cycle of the MK at some point because it like makes you hungrier, but it enhances recovery and like I don't know, has a lot of good things to it. But it's like borderline natty. So like, if I take that, I don't know, does that make me not natural? I don't fucking know. Because it is a banned substance, like water banned.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, because it does work. That's why it's like banned. Anything that works is banned, bro. So yeah.
What's it called? Do you hate when you have a dream and then you wake up and it was a good dream, but then you're like, and you wake up and it's like you can't dream again. Sucks, bro. I hate that shit.
No, literally.
Fucking annoying, bro.
I got a couple more things that I wanted to talk about, but I do have to take a piss, so we'll be right back. Very weird that I've been eating like shit and like eating like a large surplus. Like I haven't been tracking, so I know that I've been eating like a good amount. And like today I tracked and I know that I'm like under. Well, I haven't had dinner and haven't had my dessert like snack yet, so I'm probably around like 1,800 calories right now, and I'm not even that hungry.
Yeah.
But maybe that has to do with my stomach kind of being wonky right now. But hopefully, the ghrelin stays away and I'm not hungry for the remainder of this little mini cut because the calories. So how I'm structuring this this little mini cut is, let's see, I have it here. I wrote it down because I wanted to know like what to do. So it's like a 19-day thing because I'm doing it up until Halloween. But then after I'm gonna reverse and try to keep some of the weight off, but not really. I don't know. I'll get into it. But so for the first like week, the first like 5 days, or what do I have? 6 days. First 6 days, I'm doing 2,500 calories, making sure I get 10K steps. And I was gonna do a 20-minute walk every day too. for like cardio. But today I also got like 15,000 steps, so I don't really need to do that today. Yeah, I did a lot of walking today, oddly enough. But I'm doing that for like 6 days. Then I'm dropping the calories 200 again. So then I'll be doing 2,300 for 5 days, 2,300. And then for the next 5 days, I'm doing 2,100. So it's just like decreasing the calories for every 5 days or whatever. So then I'll be like at 2,100 for like 5 days. So I started at 214, and I'll update you guys in like 2 weeks or whatever, whenever this 2-3 weeks or whatever, because I don't want to weigh myself during this whole thing.
Oh yeah, don't. Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it until the end and see what happens. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be like, oh fuck, drop the calories more. You know what I mean? I'm gonna set like this. And that's what I'm doing.
Dude, speaking of calories, you know when like you said like you went out to eat and stuff. Do you like look at the calories with the place?
Well, a lot of places don't do that. So this is how I told my therapist, because I talked to her about this.
Oh yeah.
So like take any restaurant menu. You have the healthiest option on the menu, the worst option you could possibly get. I tried to like pick somewhere in
middle
here.
one.
Yeah, I was like something that's like tasty but not like wicked healthy, but like not like wicked bad.
Okay.
That's what I did, and I did my best. Like because if I did my best, I would have just got a salad every time I went out.
Yeah.
And like dressing on the side, not use it, whatever. Like I could do that, but who the fuck wants to do that at a restaurant? You know, especially somewhere you've never been. Like you want to try something new.
Yeah.
I got this like apple chicken, like it was like chicken with apples and cheese and maple syrup, and bro,
what the fuck? Where'd you go?
Gas. It was fucking gas.
Jeez, yeah. So of course you want to get something.
Yeah,
like,
and we got like a dessert that night. It was like a massive cookie, like fucking this big, and it had like ice cream. Ice cream.
You dessert guy?
I fucking love sweets. We talk about this all the time. I got a massive sweet tooth.
Yeah,
that's probably why I fucking felt hypoglycemic today, because I didn't have any sugar.
Jeez.
You gotta get back to that.
I went to Longhorn a couple of days ago with my sister and stuff. I brought her out for a graduation present, and dude, I was looking at one of like the alcohol menu, bro. They're like margaritas are like 720 calories, bro.
Jesus.
I was like, I saw like because the only reason why I was looking at that because the table next to us had like a couple.
Yeah, they're crazy, bro. If you're drinking alcohol, the best thing to do is like Diet Coke and like rum, like hard alcohol with like nothing. Like just hard, just take shots. Like it's like 100, it's like 70 calories per shot of brown liquor or something like that.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
So you're kind of like better off to like fast all day and like take 2 shots, and then you're only like, you know what I mean, like something like that.
Yeah, dude. It's like I was like, wow. I was like, that was crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of drinking your calories, Dunkin' Donuts came out with peanut butter cup swirl.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, for the Halloween thing, I had one.
Was
today.
it good?
So I got a large decaf coffee with 2 pumps, but a large usually has 4 pumps, but it's calories, so I didn't want to like have too much of it because I have to factor that into my fucking 2,500 calorie limit that I have today.
Yeah,
so that kind of sucks that I did that, but it was not bad. I did 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla with it too, so it's like I don't know necessarily. I'd have to get the full experience to like see, like, you know what I mean, like get a small coffee with like 2-3 pumps.
No, you were Dunkin's guy. Like you go every week. You like
I go like almost every day.
So you're like like an average American that goes every week. Yeah, every day. Every morning.
I'll usually get a decaf coffee at like 10.
Decaf, yeah.
Yeah, because I do the Dunkin' app now, so like I get a free coffee
you get a free
every like
coffee
3 coffees or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
Cool, yeah. You're not a Starbucks guy?
No, too expensive and too fancy, and like
I
like Starbucks. I like cold brew, 1 pump vanilla, sugar-free vanilla dolce, 1 pump cinnamon, 1 pump vanilla, like sugar-free vanilla, 1 pump sugar-free cinnamon dolce, and then 3 Splenda black cold brew. Yeah, dude, it's the only thing I've ever gotten. But it's mad good, so I get it all the time.
Bro, I like their...
the battery's getting low on the camera, so we gotta wrap this up pretty soon.
I went there a couple of days ago with one of my friends, and I got like a strawberry refresher. And
those are mad good.
And my friend was like, "It's just me, but I feel like Starbucks is just a white person place to go." And like the person in front of us was like, he looked back and he like smiled.
That's mad funny. Did you see that that TD Garden like mandated vaccines and masks?
I think I saw something. Was it on Facebook or something like that? I saw something like that.
I don't know, but they did. You have to wear a mask if you're not vaccinated.
I knew you had to wear a mask.
Well, if you don't have a thing that says you're vaccinated or like a negative COVID test, you can't go in. Isn't that fucked?
Oh shit!
But in Florida, they're doing like $5,000 fines for people who ban masks or people who mandate masks or vaccine cards.
So like if
a company is like, you need to have masks to come in here.
If we were in Florida, you'd. Oh really?
Yep.
Wow. Wait,
Isn't
how
that
much
awesome?
again?
5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
that's
fucking
a lot of
awesome.
fucking money.
I'm trying to move down south. And the Texas governor and stuff, he just fucking banned everything. He was like, no mask mandates, no vaccine mandates.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all you guys.
I heard like California.
So let's move to Texas. That's the
Dude,
conclusion.
I heard California is like
They're forced.
strict, bro.
Yeah, they're
It's
forcing
like,
it right now.
And in New York,
Can't do anything.
Did you hear about Kyrie Irving?
No.
So his thing is like he's against the vaccine and stuff, you know, and he said something about how he's not gonna play because of something with you're not gonna because they have pretty much they're making them get the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
In Brooklyn, to be able to like play there, you have to have the vaccine. So he was like, then I'm not gonna play. So, but he'll be able to play like the away games because you don't like some of the places you don't need a vaccine. But at home, he won't be able to play. So they banned him from all games and practices until he gets it. And in each game he misses, it's like a lot of money he's getting fined. And then Nike just came out and said because it's like I guess it's a bad look for Nike because they have him as one of their guys.
Mm-hmm.
They might
take him off.
There's like rumors that they actually might release him, and that's like
fucking make a stand, bro. Shout out to Kyrie.
Or someone said saying like they were like he's kind of like in a way pulling Muhammad Ali, you know what?
Or like a Colin Kaepernick with the whole kneeling
but like
for the thing.
Colin though, I feel like see the thing is with Kyrie and Colin, how someone's like a sports announcer guy was talking about it was that they're not really like out in the streets, like they're not really like saying like they only made that one comment and then that's it. It's not like they're like actually like talking more about it and stuff.
Well, Colin was
Muhammad
after the fact.
yeah,
and
but
no
Muhammad
teams
Ali
would pick him up.
Muhammad Ali was actually like about it. Like he was on the streets walking in, like because when he was like he didn't want to go to war. And he was against war, and then they were like, all right, so if you don't go to war, we're going to strip your belts. He's like, strip my belts then. Like, I'd rather have my life than my belts.
Mm-hmm.
And he got all of his, I think he got like his belts stripped. So, like, I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, shout out to Kyrie. Good for him. I would fucking likely do the same thing because I'm not getting vaccinated. Fuck that. I did have more things to talk about, but we can talk about them in another episode. Because Cameron's gonna die. Cubes hasn't bought a new camera. What the fuck, Cubes?
Bro, I've been busy. I've been going to freaking wakes and shit.
Nah, it's good.
Fucking tough, bro.
Make me feel like an asshole.
I know, man.
No, but where can people find you, Cubes?
On Instagram, you can find me Cubes123, and on Snapchat, acubes123. How to think
Wait,
of it.
Instagram is Cubes.
Yeah.
Okay, did you say it right this time?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Well,
it's in the description and it pops up on the screen. So if
all
he
right.
says it wrong,
If I say it wrong, don't fucking listen to me.
Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Fitness Over Everything podcast, aka the FOEcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode because it was just like more like just a bro chat. Nothing really to take away here. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know, but it wasn't really like fitness oriented. But we just wanted to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you guys watched us catch up a bit. Just a little conversation. You got to see my brother hug me from behind and my mom sneak past me. So there you go.
Trevor's family.
Yeah, there's my family. That's what they do. And then Jeff was in one of the episodes doing laundry. So, I mean, but yeah, thanks for listening. You guys can find me on Instagram at the Trevor Violet. That's TheTrevorVioletTTE. And on Twitter, you can find me at legendary LEJEHNDARY. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys in the next one.